I'm Dr. Nilay, Academic Head of Data Science at Digital Regenesis. Heartily welcome you to this session. This is the agenda of today's session. We are going to start with Introduction to Data Science, followed by real-world use cases of data science. We will also see the data science market in terms of trends, growth, job opportunities. Followed by that, I will cover data science project lifecycle. And last but not the least, how you can land your dream data science job with our course on data science, where I will discuss about various modules, tools, and the projects that you are going to learn under this course. Okay, let's jump to the next slide. Here is a brief introduction of mine. I'm Dr. Nilay. I have done PhD in artificial intelligence after completion of my master's in computer application. I have over 16 years of experience in the field of IT industry as well as academia. During my tenure at software industry, I have worked in the capacity of data science consultant, web application developer, and mobile app developer. As far as academic experience is concerned, I have been associated with various edtech where in the capacity of corporate trainer, where I have given training to fresher and mid-senior level software engineers. I have been also associated with various engineering colleges and universities in the capacity of associate and assistant professor. That's all about me. So before we dive deep into our today's session, I would like to quickly know the city in which you live and what you do. You can put this in the chat box. As I can see, there are about 100 audiences who have joined this session. Please mention your city name and the domain in which you work. This will help me, to create, explain you to data science concept based on your domains, right? All right. I will go ahead. Okay, someone is saying that chat is disabled. I request admin team to please enable it. Okay, we have Dennis from Nairobi who is into marketing. Welcome, Dennis. Welcome, everyone. Okay, without further ado, let's see what is data science. Now, rather than starting with boring technical definition, I would like to explain this concept with the help of example, real world example. It's quite hot here in India as summer have started, and as all of us love ice cream, right? We eat a lot of ice cream especially during the summer days. So I would like to know, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? Please put it in the chat box. Well, meanwhile, you mention your favorite ice cream flavor. I would like to mention mine. Mine is my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla. Okay, Velvet is also having the same interest. Fine. So there is one company called Amul, whose annual turnover is about 6.5 billion US dollars. And they are into ice cream and dairy products manufacturing. Okay. Let's say that on one bad day, one of their major machine goes down, it breaks down. and because of which whole production line is at halt. So how they can solve this problem? Yes, they can hire a technician, right, who can help them to repair this machine. But this will take some time, right? Maybe a few hours and maybe even some days if the damage is quite big. So in that case, how with the help of data science, we can provide solution to this company? Well, what we can do is we can install sensors, various sensors to this machine. Okay, uh, these sensors may collect information, data such as temperature of the machine, vibrations, pressure, etc. Right? So all this data will be recorded by the sensors, and we will feed this data into a computer. So we have a data where machine was working perfectly, and we also have a data points when that machine breaks down. Got it? So usually we store this data in the form of a tabular data, right? It could be their Excel file or maybe a database. Now, what data scientists will do is that data scientists will perform the data analysis and data cleaning. Now, what does it mean? See, there might be some indiscrepancies in the data, such as there might be some null values or missing values. There might be presence of some outlier values, right? So, being a data scientist, that person have to clean the data using some scientific methods. After that, he can further do data analysis, like what is the relationship between various data points which are present in that file. In this way, once this data analysis is completely done and a clean data is obtained, we feed this data to AI ML model. This is something which is also developed by data scientists. Now, what is an AI ML model? Can anyone help me in the chat box? What do you mean by AI ML model? Nowadays, we are using AI on daily basis. So it's not any hardware component. It is basically nothing but a mathematical model, which consists of a bunch of algorithmic steps. Some mathematical calculations are involved into it. Got it? And this mathematical model understands the pattern which is present within this data. It learns that pattern and remembers it, so that whenever a new data is fed to this AI ML model, that is artificial intelligence machine learning model, then it can make predictions from its previous learning experience. So in this case, our model will be able to predict when our machine will get breakdown. Now, since you have such predictions at your hand, you can schedule the maintenance of that machine at early stage and thus avoid the breakdown of that machine. In this way, you are saving a lot of money for that company, right? Because as there are no breakdowns, the production line is working continuously, right? In an efficient manner, all resources are used efficiently, be it human resource, be it raw material, and thus increasing the production that ultimately results in bigger revenue, right? So in this way, data science can be used to optimize your business processes. So in a nutshell, data science is nothing but a study of data. In this study, you collect the data from the source. So data source can be your Excel file, or it can be a data from a database, or maybe a data which is stored remotely on a cloud server. Once you have collected the data, you are going to process it and analyze that information, and using which you can extract meaningful insights. These insights will help you to make data driven decisions to optimize your business processes, right? So that's the definition of data science in a nutshell. I hope you have understood this concept of data science. Okay, so now that you have got an idea about what is data science, let's move to the few real world use cases of data science. Here I'm going to consider these three companies. You can see that the first one is a Spinny platform where you can buy or sell used car, and it has a revenue of about 450 millions dollars. Then you have got Amazon, which is an e-commerce giant. We will see how it is using data science, and its net sale is about 630 billions of dollars. The third example is related to Uber, a taxi aggregating company whose revenue was about $40. Now, $40 billion. Now, why I have mentioned all these revenue sales numbers? Because this is just to give you an idea that on what scale they are operating their businesses, right? All right, let's start with the first example, which is Spinny. So here in this platform, you can sell your used car. For that, you will have to first of all enter your car number. Followed by that, it will ask you a few more details about the car, such as the brand name, okay? Followed by that, manufacturing year of the car. Followed by that, which model you are using, and then what variant of what is the variant of your car, whether it is petrol based, diesel based, or CNG based, because as you must be knowing, based on their fuel type, their prices varies, right? And finally, it will ask you about how many kilometers you have driven your car. Once this data is fed to the system, it will predict a price for your car. So as you can see in this case, it is showing me that the cost is around 200 to 257,000 rupees. Now, what is the advantage of this system and how these predictions are made? Well, behind this prediction is the data science. Speedy already have a data of hundreds of thousands of cars which they have sold or bought on their platform. So what they have done is they have collected this data, okay, like car name, year of manufacturing, kilometers driven, fuel type, selling price, present price, etc. And then they have performed some data analysis. So there are two types of data analysis, graphical one and non-graphical one. So being a data scientist, you will do all these types of data analysis, and don't worry about the complexities of these diagrams. You can generate these diagrams with single line of code in Python programming language. So this these types of graphs gives you insight about the data, and then you build the model, and then you can make predictions about the car price. Now, because Speedy provides such a web application as well as mobile application wherein user can enter the car details and get the car price predictions, as a result of which the customer don't have to go to their physical store, right? Because if I go there, get my car inspected and come back, it will take around 4 to 5 hours. Now, because they have got such an app, a data science powered app which can make car price prediction in just a matter of few clicks, the result is that more and more customers will engage on their platform. And what will happen if more customers are engaging? The result will be more cars will get sold on their platform and they will be able to maximize their revenue. So isn't it interesting, right? So on daily basis, we come across such examples, but we really don't know how data science functions behind it. All right. Let's move to Amazon e-commerce. I'm sure you might have purchased few products from this web platform. Let's say I'm interested in buying a mobile phone. Okay, so I have entered the details. I go to the product page where I can see the details of that mobile phone. And just below it, you can see that there is a list of few more products which are recommended by Amazon. So this is called as a recommendation system. What Amazon have done is that they have collected the data about the purchasing behavior of their customers, and based on that they are build this recommendation system. So as I have uh, requested for a mobile phone, okay, you can see that it is recommending me mobile related products such as selfie stick, earbuds, storage disk, or mobile cover, etc. Right? So because of this recommendation system, maybe I was just interested in mobile phone, but maybe now I'm thinking of also buying a selfie stick or maybe earphones. Do you know about 30 to 35% of sales is coming from such recommendation system? So Amazon, whose net sales is of about 638 billions US dollars, about 30% of that sale is coming because of such a recommendation system. So you can imagine at what scale data science is transforming modern businesses. Let's move to the third example, which is related to Uber. So using this app, you can book a cab. All you have to do is just feed your location, current location, and the destination where you want to go. And on a click of button, you will see that in a matter of 5 minutes, a cab will be there at your doorstep. Right? Now, how it is possible? It is because Uber have developed demand forecasting system using data science. So before 1 hour or 2 hour, they can forecast which block of the city will have higher demand for taxi booking. So as you can see here, the dark shade region are nothing but the areas where there will be a higher demand for taxi booking. As a result of which, maybe a cab driver, maybe a taxi driver who is located in this region will receive a notification, and based on that he took a decision to move to this particular region of high demand. As a result of which, both the driver as well as the customer both are happy, right? Because customer is happy because customer is able to book a cab in a matter of few minutes, and the taxi driver is also happy because he is able to get more number of customers on daily basis. What will happen as a result of this? This platform will get more popular, customer base will get increased, and eventually that will result in higher profits for the Uber. Got it? So this is how data science is transforming all modern businesses. I hope you have got the idea. Is there any other application or necessity you are using where you think that data science is used? Please comment in the chat box. So as a result of this, you can see that data science is everywhere because of higher usage of computer system and internet usage. You will see that we are generating abundance amount of data every day, and each of the domain is now generating lots of data, and we can use this data, apply data science technique on them, and help the businesses, help organizations to streamline their business process or operations, increase their profits, etc. Got it? And because of this, nowadays all smart companies are using data science techniques to transform their business into data driven uh, business models. As a result of which, there is a huge demand for a data scientist. Here is a study, one of the study, and as you can see here, it is estimated that in just next 5-6 years, this data science market will reach a value of more than $1 trillion. And in a matter of a decade, in next 10 years, it is expected to reach a market value of about $2 trillion. What does this mean? This translates to high amount of job opportunities for data scientists. Another study shows that during this period of 2022 to 2032, there is a projected growth rate of 35% as far as data scientist jobs are concerned. And according to this study by Northeastern University, you can see that on an average, a data scientist earn 100,000 US dollars yearly. These are the various job roles available under data science, such as data scientist, ML engineer, ML scientist. Then you have got business intelligence developer, data analyst. So all are different job roles under data science field. I hope that you are enjoying all this information. First, we have discussed about what is data science. Followed by that, we have covered few real world use cases of data science. And just now we have seen the data science market, how it is growing at exponential rate. Now, I would like to touch upon the next topic, which is related to data science project lifecycle. And followed by that, I will give you a uh, quick idea about the course structure, wherein what are the different modules we are covering under data science course, what tools you will learn, and what type of projects are involved in that course. Okay, let me have a look at interesting messages from the chat box. So, Choke have mentioned, I'm a courier, I'm the courier business. It would be great to predict collections and deliveries per area and per customer so that we can focus on those areas. A very interesting use case you have mentioned here. Facebook app, the advertisement recommendation, perfect. So maybe you have you had a conversation with your friend on a Facebook, that hey, let's plan a weekend trip to Cape Town, right? And the next moment what you see on your uh, Facebook wall is an advertisement related to a hotel from Cape Town, right? So this is how all these social media are using data science to optimize their ad mechanism. Because let's say I'm not planning any trip during the weekend, so it doesn't make any sense to show me that particular ad of hotel, but rather than show that ad to someone who is planning to go over their weekend. A very good example, Amido. Data science is used in prediction and regression models. Yes, true. Interesting to know that we have got people from all across the world. We have people from South Africa, Kenya, Finland. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us. All right, now let's move to the next section of the presentation, which is about project life cycle and what are the different job profiles present in each of this phase of the data science project. So it starts with business understanding. Do you remember the example of Amul ice cream which I have given in the beginning? So if you want to build any data science application for them, then you need to understand how their businesses work. You need to understand their underlying business process, underlying data. For example, we talked about the data collected from the sensors. In case of Amazon, we talked about the data of customers of which was related to their purchasing behavior, right? So you need to first of all understand their business, how it works, and what type of data is getting generated in their businesses. Next is that you collect the relevant data. So in case of Amazon, the data of customers is it must be there uh, inside a particular database, right? In case of our Amul ice cream manufacturer example, the data was collected from the sensors, right? So data scientist, database administrator, or data engineer, they can collect all this information. Once the data is collected, you perform data analysis on it. And usually this data, they runs into thousands or even sometimes millions of rows. And analyzing them becomes sometimes it becomes quite challenging. In such cases, you can use graphical methods. You can draw different types of charts, right, with different types of parameters. That gives you an idea what is exactly happening in your business. Typically, data scientists and data analysts will work for this data analysis phase of the project. Followed by that, you will build AI ML model using the data which we have analyzed in an earlier stage. So here you have got the job profiles such as data scientist or AI ML engineer. Once the model is built, now usually you just don't build a single model. You will build multiple models with different architectures, with different parameters, and then you evaluate these models. Whichever model is giving you the best result will be chosen for the production. And finally, that trained model is deployed on the platform. Now, what are the different platforms of deployment? So, see, in your Gmail application, you might have seen that Gmail automatically classifies if email is spam or not, right? So, behind the scene is that ML model, AI model, which does this classification. And this model is integrated into Gmail web application. You can unlock your phone with your face image, right? You just hold it next to your face and your phone gets unlocked. How it is possible? Because there is an AI ML model in that phone, okay, that recognizes your face and perform the unlocking operation. So in this case, that AI ML model is deployed on a mobile phone. So it depends upon what type of application you are building. Based on that, you deploy your ML model on that particular platform. So that was all about the introduction to data science, examples of few use cases. We have seen how data science is growing in terms of market value, in terms of jobs and salary. And now we have also covered the life cycle of data science project. Now we are here in the last section of our presentation, which is about course structure. We at Digital Regenesis have developed a comprehensive data science course for you so that you can land in your dream data science job. So let's go ahead. As you can see on my screen, this course is divided into 3 different levels, starting with introductory program, So in this introductory program, there are 2 modules: Python programming foundations and applied Python for data applications. See, as far as data science is considered, a typical data scientist is nothing but a combination of statistician, programmer, computer programmer, and a person or expert who have the knowledge of that particular domain. So you need a programming knowledge in order to build your data science career. And Python is the most popular programming language amongst data science community. You will see that almost 99% of job descriptions have this Python programming skill set. So it doesn't matter even if you don't have any prior experience of programming. Okay, as we are going to start from the scratch in this Python programming foundation, I can assure you in a matter of few weeks you will be able to write your data science script with confidence. All right, so in this first module you will learn about some basic programming structures such as variables, data types, print statement, how to store and manage data, how to perform basic computations, right? Once that is done, you will move to the next module, which is applied Python for data applications, where you will learn about some powerful packages, Python-based packages, using which you can perform some data analysis. The next level is intermediate data science program, wherein you will learn about more advanced data analysis concept along with Power BI, which is a business intelligence tools to build interesting dashboards. The last level, it is about advanced data science program, and here you will learn about machine learning model development and integrating them with web applications so that you can deploy your end-to-end data science project. Each of this module consists of 4 weeks. In each week, there will be 2 sessions, and each session is of 2 hours. And let me highlight you here, all these sessions are taught by highly experienced faculties who have expertise in this domain of data science. They have done post-graduation, PhDs, have relevant industry experience, all right? And these sessions are fully packed of theoretical explanations as well as practical implementation of the code. So let me further dive into the content of the program. So as I was telling you, so we are going to start with the Python programming foundations, followed by that of applied Python for data applications. Here you will learn about packages such as NumPy Pandas for data analysis and a Seaborn library for data visualization. So as I've told you earlier, when you have tons of data, then it is beneficial to use charts, graphs to understand the underlying data or pattern present in the data. So with the help of just few lines of code, you can build some complex charts. When you jump to the next module, that is data exploration and insight, here you will learn about exploratory data analysis, where you basically do the analysis of relationship present within your data. You will also handle some data discrepancies such as null value presence, outliers presence, right? Feature engineering, etc. Followed by that, you will learn about BI tool, which is called as Power BI. And you will be amazed to see that with minimum amount of code or with just few drag and drops and few clicks, you are able to build such a powerful dashboard. Using this dashboard, your top management or maybe your client can make data-driven decisions. And all this information gets updated in real time. So, be it a full-timer or a part-time or a freelancer, you can create your own such projects, showcase them to your potential employer or your potential client, right? And get a good job or just get an opportunity to build a project for any company in the capacity of a freelancer. The last level, which is about advanced data science program, here you will start with machine learning for predictive analytics. So you will be using scikit-learn package, and you will build applications like regression application, classification application, clustering application, and various ways to evaluate the performance of this model. It may happen sometime that these models, these machine learning models, may not achieve required performance. In such case, we will also teach you techniques which will help you to tune these models to improve the performance. Last but not the least, data science project deployment. So as you can see here on my screen is a web application built using a Streamlit platform. So here you just enter the information, and on a click of this predict price button, a machine learning model is used to predict the price of the used car. So whatever you have learned so far, be it data analysis, machine learning model building, web application, you are integrating all that knowledge into development of this project. So isn't it interesting? See, we strongly believe in learning by doing. Just learning theoretical concepts of data analysis or maybe just building a machine learning model is not sufficient. If you are serious about your data scientist job, then you must develop such type of projects. And the good part is that we are having such kind of content in our course. Well, that was all about course. Now I would like to go through USPs of digital regenesis as far as this data science course is concerned. So this is going to be a classroom teaching, which will be in online mode. It will consist of theoretical explanation as well as hands-on coding. Our learners can ask queries if they have any problem. These problems or this issue may be related to some code error or may be related to installation of any software. So our facilitators will help you to solve these problems. Next is industry-oriented content. I have already mentioned what is our content, right? So you can see that all these programming languages, packages, and projects, they are based on industry requirements. You will be provided with a study material which include code files, PPTs, data sets, and you will also get a recording of that particular session. So just in case if you miss any particular session, right, you can go to our learning management system platform, that is LMS platform, log in there and get your uh, and get access to all the study material, including the recording of the session. In this course, we are going to use all open source software, so you don't have to pay extra for any other software. We want to ensure that whatever learning has happened, it should remain there for longer time. Whatever concepts you have learned, we want you to retain those concepts for longer time. And for that, we have got a knowledge check wherein there will be some MCQ based examples, there will be few assignments, tasks given to you, and projects also. Now, let me quickly introduce you to the academic team. I have already introduced myself. I'm academic head for this course. Dr. Rashri is an academic head for this digital regenesis company. And as I have mentioned earlier, we have got highly qualified, highly experienced team of facilitators who are having more than decade-long experience, have done uh, masters, PhDs in the field of data science, computer engineering. I can assure you, through their guidance, through their teaching methodologies, you will have no problem with this data science course. Now, finally, few words about digital regenesis. So it's a digital learning platform introduced by Regenesis Business School, which is based in Johannesburg, South Africa. We offer multiple upskilling digital courses in most of the training technology related subjects such as web development, cyber security, data science, AI, and most of our learners, our alumni, have been placed in big companies. Here is a list of some of our clients to whom we have provided corporate trainings. And Regenesis is there since last more than a couple of decades. We have got over 200,000 plus alumni. We have 15 plus faculties from, 100 plus faculties from 15 different companies. And we have campuses in 7 different key locations. As you can see, We have a campus in South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria, Croatia in Europe, as well as in India. All right, that was all about my presentation. If you have any queries, please let me know in the chat box. I will answer them. I can see that we have people who are into marketing, some are there into, some are pharmacists, some are from the finance domain, few of them are from the marketing domain. It's interesting that people from various domains have joined this session. And what I can assure you is that whatever skills you are going to learn through this course, you can apply them in your existing working place, in your existing project, or you can switch to data science job. Yes, Munir, this is a paid course. So please drop your contact details. Our executive will contact you and will explain you further details of the courses. Thank you so much, Robert. Thank you for the appreciation. Your positive words means a lot. All right, I can see that there are, okay, where are you located? We are located in South Africa, Johannesburg. Robert, once you enroll for this course, we have got a web application, an LMS platform, learning management system platform, where all the relevant study material will get uploaded and you will be given access to that LMS. So you can, you will have 24/7 access to all the study material. Well, if you are interested, or maybe you have got few more questions, then please drop your contact details in the chat box, like your contact number, email ID, so that our executives can connect with you and help you with the required information. All right, I can see that there are no more queries in the chat box. With this, we come to the end of this session. I would like to thank you, everyone, each one of you, for giving us your precious time, right? I hope you find this presentation informative, right? You might have got an idea about what is exactly is data science, right? How is it, how it is shaping our world, right? And how you can get, how you can become a data scientist with our comprehensive data science course. All right. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Bye.